Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also, share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watching, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link to you down below. Has a link to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there, follow me across all my social media platforms, and talk to me because I'll talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets' upcoming game against the Buffalo Bills. Yes. All right. We've got to play these guys once again. And let me tell you something. The Bills are looking to lock up that number 2 spot in the AFC and get that bye. You know what I mean? That's what they're trying to do. And this is a game where they're going to come out and they're not playing any games. All right. They want to make sure they secure their spot and lock things in. So we gotta be prepared and get ready for this upcoming game. I know that, the Jets season is not gone the way that we want it to go, right? Things aren't looking great, but we've still got to go out there, compete, and try to do the best we can to build momentum. And also, do that heart check. See where a lot of these players' hearts are at. Are you going to stay in it? Are you going to keep fighting even when things are said and done? Okay? That goes a long way to building that winner's mentality here with this football team in the New York Jets. So, first off, start off with coaching, okay? My question for Jeff Ulbrich and this Jets staff is, are you prepared to make adjustments in the clutch? We have seen this New York Jets staff struggle when it comes to situational football and also struggle when it comes to making adjustments. If you do not make adjustments against McDermott and all of those guys that they have over there on that Bill staff, you're going to get cooked. You're going to get cooked like that. It's said and done. You're going to get cooked. This is a good football team with a good coaching staff. They're not here to play no games with you. You better be ready, be prepared, and get ready to make adjustments in game. If you come out with the same looks, if you come out and you don't disguise things well enough, they're going to finish you. All right, get it together. Also, the offensive play calling must be better, okay? And be better in particular when it comes to getting Garrett Wilson involved in this game. I don't know what's been going on. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on. But I will tell you this, okay? There are times in these last couple games where it seems like Garrett Wilson is getting lost in the sauce play calling wise. He isn't being utilized enough. We're not designing things to get the ball in his hands. It seems really strange. And there's been a lot of things said, rumors floating and swirling around about how Garrett Wilson is going to request a trade this upcoming offseason and he's not happy with his utilization within the Jets offense and all these things. We've been hearing them and they just get louder and louder as the losses keep piling up and things we keep seeing around here as far as Garrett Wilson not being utilized. It's getting weird, but you have to get him involved in the offense. Design something to get the ball in this guy's hands early so we can get him rolling early. He's one of our biggest weapons, right? Now, speaking of the offensive play calling in the Jets offense going into this game, Davante Adams at this point is like 50-50 to play. He's limited. He's been dealing with some things. He's been limited in practice, okay? So we'll see if he steps out there. He says that he's, feeling like, he's positive about playing, but it hasn't been written in stone yet that he's going to be out there. So guess what? You better get Garrett Wilson the football. You better have something drawn up because if you don't, boy, oh boy, it's going to be a long day. Keep in mind as well, if Davante Adams does not play, Allen Lazard needs to step up. Listen, Allen Lazard had some drops in the last game where it just blew my mind. Like 2-3 drops where it was like, bro, what are you doing out there? Like ridiculous stuff. He's got to get it together, man. And we know we've ridden this wave of the good and the bad with Allen Lazard, but he's got to step up because when he's on, this Jets offense is crazy. Like it almost becomes uncoverable, especially, with Adams cooking and Garrett cooking, and then you got Lazard going off too. But he's just been so up and down. The Jets offensive line also is going to be under quite a bit of pressure this upcoming game. For those of you that do not know, Olu Fashanu is now on IR. He will finish the season on IR with his foot injury. He doesn't need surgery as of now. They're saying he doesn't need surgery. He's just going to heal up, and he's on IR. So, of course, Tyron Smith We know that he's on IR as well. He's done. Now we got Olu Fasano on IR, so there's a big question mark at left tackle who they're going to put out there. There's been a lot of names thrown around. Some people have been talking about John Simpson possibly going out there. We will see, okay? So we'll see who they put out there at left tackle, but no Olu Fasano. So you know that the pressure is coming. You know that the pressure is coming with the Bills. We all know that. They love to blitz. They love to get physical up front. They love to try to decapitate Jets quarterbacks. We all know that. We've seen it for years. And especially with these issues along the offensive line, right? They're gonna ratchet up the pressure. They already got Rousseau, Jones, Ed Oliver, okay, Milano as well. They like to send him on blitzes, Esponza as well. Look, we must be prepared. And I think a big factor to that is Aaron Rodgers has got to get the ball out of his hands faster. The last game that we played, he sat back there for 40 years with that ball in his hand. I'm telling you, that's how he got strip sacked. He's just sitting back there forever. Like, come on, man. Like, let it go. Let the ball go. Let it rip. Get it to a wide receiver. Lickety split, okay? You can't sit back there for 45 years and hold the ball. You're trying to look for something deep down the field. Get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your hot and let it go, all right? He's got to do that. He's got to get the ball out of his hands faster. And also the Jets running game has got to step up. Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Isaiah Davis. I need to see more, bruh. I need to see more. In the last win that we had, I think Aaron Rodgers led the New York Jets in rushing. He had like 45 yards. The Jets running game has got to be better. Just talking about the Jets defense, excuse me. There's a lot of injuries here. Okay, Hassan Riddick's dealing with a neck injury. He's questionable for the upcoming game. Quinnen Williams still dealing with that hamstring injury. We'll see. He's questionable. Sauce Gardner as well is dealing with a hamstring injury. We'll see if he ends up playing. Michael Carter still dealing with that back injury. A lot of people believing that he should be back, but we will see. He's questionable for the game as well. And Tony Adams is dealing with an ankle injury. He's questionable too. So we'll see who actually ends up playing. A lot of these guys are 50-50. But the Jets pass rush better be put together well, because if we don't get some type of pressure on Josh Allen, he's absolutely going to cook the New York Jets, okay? Will McDonald got to step up and get it rolling, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Get some sacks, dog. Hassan Riddick, if he ends up playing, you got to get after the passer here, because if you don't get your hands on Josh Allen, this Josh Allen that's playing this year, he is rolling, okay? This guy is running for a bunch of touchdowns. He's throwing for a bunch of touchdowns. He is feeling himself, okay? And we got to do something about that. Because if you don't, he's going to cook us. He's absolutely going to cook us. And if you overrush him in pursuit, he'll find that lane and get outside. And the next thing you know, you got this big dude. A lot of guys try to tackle him up high. He shrugs them off. I've seen him run over linebackers. I've seen him run over corners. I've seen him run through safeties. Like, if he gets outside the pocket, you must corral to the football, and you must wrap when you tackle with him. You must wrap. You must take his legs out, and you must wrap. Okay? I'm most concerned about the Bills' running game. It was embarrassing the last time we played the Buffalo Bills. They ran all over us. And it was literally, we weren't even giving them a contest up front. They would hand the ball off to their backup running back at the time, and he wasn't even looked at or touched until like 5 yards after he got the football. It was crazy. There was nobody within like 5 yards of him. Now they got James Cook back. That's their starter. That's their guy. We've got to shut down the Bills' running game. If we can't do that, it's going to be game over. If we come out and look the way that we did against them in the first game, as far as our run defense, it's a wrap, baby. It's a wrap, all right? You got Sauce, if he ends up playing, Reed. If Sauce doesn't end up playing, more than likely Stiggers is going to be on the outside against Amari Cooper and Shakir. First time we played them, they didn't have Amari Cooper. Now they got him. Amari Cooper can still put in work. You better cover him. You better cover him, whoever's out there, all right? You know, Reed, he's been, been up and down, but he's been doing his thing. But if Sauce can't play, best believe they're going to target Stiggers and try to, make an example out of him. And I know that Stiggers is ready for that challenge. You know what I'm saying? I know he's ready for that challenge. Also, I'm concerned about Kincaid as well on that Bills offense. The Jets historically struggle covering tight ends, okay? And Kincaid has given us trouble since he's been there. Mind-blowing. Also, for those of you that may not know, when you talk about the Jets special teams, Greg Zuerlein will be active for this upcoming game. I don't know if he's going to be the Jets starting kicker. Who knows? It sounded like they are going to trot him back out there. Okay. We know that he struggled before he got sat down on IR and all these things, right? And he was struggling. So we'll see if they trot him back out there. Because everybody was hoping for him to just kind of go on IR and sit for the rest of the season because he was kicking so bad, so bad. But Carlson has been up and down as well. So we'll see what happens with the Jets kicking position. So with all of that said, I am taking the Buffalo Bills. Makes me sick to my stomach to say this. I am taking the Buffalo Bills to beat the New York Jets 28-17. 28-17. I'm taking the Bills. It sucks. It sucks. But I think the Bills just take care of business. I think the Jets will absolutely put up a fight. Now, in my mind, I could see them playing extremely well against the Bills, but I don't think we have enough. So with all that said, listen, comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about the New York Jets offense going into this game? Do you think the Jets will be able to run the football effectively against this Bills defense? What are your thoughts about the Jets defense? Do you think they'll be able to get some pressure on Josh Allen? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.